What's going on, everybody? And thank you for tuning in to another edition of the ManUp Real Talk podcast. I am your host, Mr. Mike Wilding, saying greetings, season's greetings, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Knuckles,
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas,
and all of that jazz. Look, we appreciate you all joining us for another wonderful episode of the ManUp Real Talk podcast, and we just thank you for all the likes, the clicks, the shares, downloads, whatever it is that you do to support this podcast, because you know, had it not been for you, it wouldn't be no us. So we thank you and we appreciate you greatly. I ain't lying, we do. For those of y'all that's joining us for the first time, I say, oh, feedback.
Outside is this little curl.
I'm getting a lot of feedback there, sir.
From this mic.
Hold on there. We're going to do some echo cancellation. There we go. Because I'm gangster.
All right, am I straight?
Yeah, you good.
All right.
Because I can't hear your bootleg echo. For those of y'all that's joining for the first time, I say thank you and welcome. And for those of y'all that's coming back for a second, third, fourth, fifth helping, I say welcome back. Because your boys is back on there with the ManUp Real Talk podcast, the podcast for the peoples. And as you can see, joining me on today, my right-hand man, Mr. Philip Hines, a.k.a. All I Need Is One Mic, a.k.a. OG Triple OG in the building. What's going on, man?
Mike, you gotta relax with your little itches, man.
All I need is one mic.
Listen, all I need is one mic, man. You gonna relax, Mike. How you doing, man? What's going on? Hey, Phyllis, baby.
Doing
What's
good.
going
And
on?
also joining us is Miss Phyllis, a.k.a. Miss Unbothered, a.k.a. the last of the dime breed. What's going on?
Chilling, man, chilling. I got my little Christmas shirt on.
I was going to say, you look really festive today.
Christmas.
Yeah, you look very festive.
Thank you.
Very festive. Yeah. I said, oh, look at her. She tried to get chose.
With my tap water pearls.
With your tap water pearls on.
And afford the fresh water, so I got
He said
tap
water.
and afford the fresh water one. So you know, they gonna have to do.
Girl, look, you gotta make it do what it do. That's all I'm saying.
I ain't
Look,
mad
I got my genuine fake diamonds on. You feel me?
You know what, Mike? You the only. I salute you, my brother.
What's up?
Cause you the only brother. Cause you know these niggas. I hate wearing these fake
Bro,
jewelry and all this.
Can we please have that conversation?
You the only brother that keeps it a bean about that. You have no quarrels about telling people that you iced out watches is fake.
Let me tell you something. If women can go and buy paparazzi and can dress that stuff up, I know, but a lot of women buy paparazzi and they really like it. And if women can go and buy, women been wearing costume jewelry for years.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in all honesty. So if I get me a gold and silver diamond plated watch from Temu, that keeps time.
Mike,
It looks good.
Mike, come on, man.
I don't care.
Timu down to the socks, baby.
Look, I'm Timu down to the socks. Rings and watch filled with rocks.
But hey, brother Law, I salute you, man, because these niggas been walking around this fake jewelry on for years, man. But you the only one that you have no problem with just saying it's fake.
I don't care, fam. Cause look, I'm like Birdman. Cause when the light hit the ice, it twinkle and glisten. That's all I'm saying.
You gotta say it with a lisp.
I gotta say, cause when the light hit the ice, it twinkle and glisten.
Oh my God.
Oh,
You say with a light hit the
I'm just look. And I'm just saying, bro. If you dress it up nice enough, who gonna walk up to you and be like, "Let me see if that's real"? Boy, if you don't get off my wrist,
I told you, man,
before it fall off.
Man, these dudes been doing it for years, man. These dudes walk around this fake. They still doing it.
real talk. I'm gonna tell you this though. Now, I bought this from Temu. I've had this for about 3 months. It ain't turned. I sleep in this boy. I took showers in it before I remembered I had it on. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't turned. It still shine. It still look nice. I don't give a flying thing. What you think about my jewelries? If you ain't buying it, and if you ain't putting it on me, I don't care.
My nigga.
I really don't. That's real talk. And I'm saying this, I'm gonna say this for y'all too. Do what you do.
Yeah.
People gonna complain either way. If this was real, they'll have a problem with it. Look, come on, look at that. Hold on, let me get a better angle. Look at it.
It's not glistening.
It's not glistening. That's because I'm in the dark. But normally, when the light hit it, though, it's
They get outside. Get outside the sun, bro.
Get outside in the sun. It's blinding everybody.
Bling bling.
That's all I'm saying. I was at the gas station and was like, "Let me get 10 on 6." Dude was like, "Okay, buddy. Okay." I'm telling you. That's
how much is gas for you to be getting $10?
Man, look, gas is like almost $4 a gallon.
You ain't going to the corner, nigga.
That's all I had. That's all I needed was just to get to the corner and back.
That's all, how much I guess?
I just need to get to the corner and back. That's all I'm saying.
Shout out to the Super Donuts.
Put some Vaseline on it. That's real old school.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's old school.
Well, you know what? You know what's old school?
Clear
and
nail
I call
polish.
myself the clear nail
polish, baby.
Yeah.
That clear nail polish, baby.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. Listen, Eric, it's too early, bro, in the program for you to be starting. He got corals from Chicago gear.
No, you don't. I think brother-in-law look great. This is the best he done looked in a long time on here.
This Nick, first of all, let's rewind that statement.
Pause.
Let's rewind that statement.
It's a lot going on in the world, so let me not say it that way.
Because the last time I checked, I look good on every episode we do, fam.
No, but it's just something about what you got on today.
Hold on.
Good save, Phil. Good save. Good save.
Hold on. Let me do one more time.
Wait, is that Walter Payton's number?
Yep, and that's why I say and it's 34. I'm not complaining about his entire today.
Don't sing the Super Bowl shuffle, please.
I'm not gonna do it.
Not in the mood.
Yeah, I'm not in the mood. So listen, now we appreciate everybody that's in the chat. We thank y'all for joining us. I see Tina Phillips in the chat with her Vaseline glistening. I see you. We appreciate you. Brother Eddie, he on YouTube. He said, "I like how Phil dropped Ninja in the first comment." Yes, he does not hesitate at all.
No, you know. Come on, Brother Eddie, you know me.
I see Mitzi in the chat. Eric is in the chat. We appreciate y'all. And everybody that's watching and ain't commenting because you just trying to see what we doing. We appreciate you too.
I'm drinking.
Oh Jesus. That's not even a doubt, which is crazy.
Cocktails and conversations.
There's cocktails and conversations.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's my thing.
That's gonna be the next podcast. It's gonna come on after 10 o'clock. Man up
let me
cocktails and
host it.
conversations.
Let me host it.
Ooh, that would be wild right there. I remember Mike for years. For years I've been telling Mike, I'm going to start doing a man up after dark for the grown folks.
But you gonna be town bad, Phil.
That's what I'm telling. Look,
it's gonna be grown folk talk.
That's what I'm saying.
Gonna be grown folk talk.
Hey, little
Put me on the
girl.
program.
Look, Phil
Oh, for sure. For sure, fellas. For sure.
He's talking about some man up after dark. That's that. Hey, little girl, is your mama home?
Pedophile. That's what we need to do. We need to do a podcast on lyrics that
about
reveal
toxic
that
songs.
Toxic
Girl,
pedophile songs.
I got
like
a lot
DVD.
of look. Right off the bat, Jodeci is the most toxic group in the world.
No. It was DVD.
No. You're not gonna do that.
First of all, you mean to tell me that Casey wasn't a stalker? It's been an hour since you've been gone.
No.
And that's too long, so come back home.
He was missing his old lady. Can't live without you. Yeah, he was missing his old lady. That wasn't stalking. That was a good man missing his old lady, bro.
Right.
Yeah. Toxic.
Come
on back.
BBD.
Oh, yeah.
Backstage, underage, adolescent. How you
know
doing?
What?
Fine.
That was the lyrics of that song. What was that? Yeah.
I like to do the wild thing.
Okay, all right. But if we're gonna go there, then let's do it. If we're gonna do that podcast, half of it is gonna be about R. Kelly.
You know what, Mike?
For years, I gave y'all my life.
Don't do
that.
Years.
I gave you songs like 12 plays.
Man, do you mind if I give you a little
on your
play?
And so many other clues.
Baby. Mike, don't do that, Mike. We're not gonna do kills like that.
Phil, R. Kelly was dropping clues his whole career, fam. Seems like you're ready.
Man, listen. That's why I play album. That's why I play album is one of the greatest albums ever. I'm not expecting like that.
Yeah, but it is what it is.
Banger.
Anyway, let's talk about what we're going to talk about tonight.
But my body's telling me, yeah. Kel's the king, but Kel's got some suspect lyrics, man.
And you know what? I bet that's what his inmate was singing as soon as he got there.
Sing me to sleep, nigga.
He said, I don't want to hurt nobody, but there's something I must confess.
About 1 o'clock that night, everybody in the cell block heard R. Kelly going, oh.
All right, man, we're gonna get off Kells, man, because that's my man's. Yeah, that's my man.
So listen, it's the holiday season, and chestnuts is roasting on an open fire. If you white, because I ain't never had a chestnut.
I don't know what chestnut is.
Everybody got their Christmas decorations up.
Ours look dope.
Hey, come on, can y'all appreciate the work I put into this stuff, man? I'm just saying.
Y'all like your brother-in-law did?
I mean, I know it ain't a lot. It's not, but I think it's kind of.
No, you did your thing, Mike. Real talk. We always told you. I always tell you, Mike. You got talent for this crap. That's why you're the mastermind of it.
Did you say crap?
Yeah, he did.
I mean, not saying Mike know how. I'm saying.
Sometimes I don't know how to take Phil's compliments. I'm like, thanks, Phil. He'd be like, "You good at doing this little stuff." I'll be like, "All right."
Your little house.
Oh, I love your little car.
No, what I'm saying is because Mike is good at this Mike is good at this stuff. Like far as working the internet, Mike is real good at he knows to he know how to do all this stuff.
Yeah, and he's self-taught too. So
and that's the whole thing.
More impressive.
That's the whole thing. He ain't nobody sitting back telling him like Mike do this. He's going back and learning to do it himself. So
right.
Well, I appreciate that. I try. I want us to look, man. I'm all about production value, and I want us to look as good as we can. Just because we have a small following
Mike.
Now you said last week, Mike, we was done with it. See, I am.
This is podcast. He can say what he wants.
You said last week we was done with it. But if you want to kick it back up, then I'm cool. I'm down with it.
No. I'm done. Listen,
all right.
I'm moving on. I'm moving on. I do have a joke for y'all before we start, though. You know, I get these dad jokes, and every now and again, I get them, and I want to share them with y'all. So, look, since we talked about R. Kelly, do y'all know who R. Kelly's favorite basketball team is?
Who is it, Mike?
It's the Pistons. No.
This.
I don't get it.
Oh, Jesus.
Do I not get it because I'm not a sports fan?
No, Phyllis, wait a minute. Pistons, Phyllis. Son.
Oh, that's so nasty. I'm like, I don't get it. It took a minute.
Mike, man, I should be laughing at that with you, man. That's so inappropriate. I shouldn't even be laughing.
Okay.
All right.
Like I was glitching. Like,
enough of that.
Got it.
The reason why we're here is to talk about Christmas and stuff and Christmas related stuff. So here's the question I have for those you all that are in the chat, those that may go back and watch this at a later time, and for my fellow podcasters here, Santa Claus. Now I know our kids are mostly grown, and I think Phyllis is the only one that has like a younger. Oh
no, I told him Santa ain't real, like third grade.
All right. So, did you ever tell your kids or let them believe in Santa, or did you just say no, he ain't real? Don't even waste your time. And if you did, why? And if you don't, why?
Ladies first.
Should I go first? Thanks. I did let my kids believe in Santa up until I started buying those really expensive gifts.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just basically saying this imaginary white man is not about to get the credit for what I do. And so I did let my children know that Santa wasn't real, but I told them to not tell their friends, don't spoil it for their friends, and give their friends' parents an opportunity to let them know that Santa isn't real. So that's how I did it.
Okay, all right. I see Eddie kind of agree with you. He said, I pay too much money to lie to my child.
Right. True that.
When they was young, Mike, yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, my mother and father, they did the whole Santa thing. We used to have to go to sleep, and you can't get out to bed till 12 o'clock and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, but after a while, these kids are different. After a while, they caught on. They kind of figure, ain't no white man come down. We ain't even got a chimney. They go to school, hear the stories how Santa Claus come down the chimney and put the true. We ain't even got a chimney. So ain't no. Somebody putting these toys up in here, and it ain't no white man. So my kids they caught on like by time they was like going into like 7th, 8th grade to high school, they kind of caught on. There ain't no Santa Claus. Ain't nobody coming through. We don't have a chimney. So
your kids was in high school believing in Santa Claus?
No, what I'm saying is by the time they got like 6th, 7th grade, like my oldest son, he knew the game from already. So he played the game like me. When I was young, I played the game. I never believed in Santa Claus, but my mother and father just make me lay down. You can't get up. Santa Claus don't come until after 12 o'clock. So I have to stay in my bed, pretend like I'm asleep. And then 12 o'clock, we get up, open our gifts. So my son was kind of like me. He always knew it wasn't no Santa Claus. But my daughters, I try to play the game with them to keep them believing in it. But after a while, they realize after you hear all the stories about how this white man comes down the chimney and all that, you look around, we ain't got no chimney. So how is he coming? So after a while, I'm not gonna make no more sugar cookies for him, cause you and mama taking a bite off of it and leaving one in the plate like something.
So, I love that though. I love doing that.
Yeah, like me and Jackie was doing for Kennedy. Jackie makes cookies, and I have to go and bite one of them cookies and put it back on the plate, and you know what I'm saying. So
let me go bite this cookie for the little girl.
You ain't like the cookie?
I don't eat sweets like that, Phyllis. But it's supposed to be Santa came and he's supposed, the kids make the cookies and he eats a piece of the cookie, and all that stuff. So I would have to wait till she go lay down, and then just like I did with my kids, I would take a cookie and bite so much out of it and put it back on the plate with the other cookies and make it look like Santa. Man. I've been doing the daddy thing for a very long time, Phyllis.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I let the boys believe up to a certain point where, like when until they got old enough to a point where they was just like, where they started asking serious questions.
They figured it out.
Yeah, like, how is he coming down? Because we don't have a chimney, Dad. I was like, yeah, you're right. And he ain't got no keys because I don't trust him like that. So eventually you kind of had to break it to him, and it's crazy because like, and I don't, and if you don't believe in telling your kids about Santa, that's great. That's your choice. I have no problem with that. I guess I always like when I had my boys, man, my plan was always to let them be kids as long as they could. You know what I mean? And part of being a kid is that sense of wonder, that sense of things that are fantastical and magical and all of these things. And it's just like, when you get older in life, man, the world has a way of beating that out of you.
Mm.
You know what I mean? It's like it has a way of making you just see things just so dark and just I don't know, man. So I just didn't want to. I just wanted them to be kids as long as they could be kids and enjoy their childhood, because you're only a child for so long, and once you become an adult, that's it. And it kind of sucks.
But do kids still believe in Santa? Do y'all think these kids still believe in Santa Claus these days?
It's a lot of kids that still believe in Santa. Like, man, I remember when I was working downtown some years ago when they used to have they still do the Christmas train, but I remember when they used to have the train, the Christmas train to come through on the L, and it would be like all decorated, and then they had that one particular car where Santa was literally sitting. Like, you could see him. He wasn't like inside the train. He was on a special made car, that they had for this Christmas train. And I remember this one particular evening I worked, and it was scheduled to come through my stop that particular night. I ain't never seen that many kids gathered in one area before in my life. And these kids they were excited. I mean, you could see, like, oh, he coming, and they was like, Mom, when is it? Did we miss it? Did we miss it? No, we didn't miss it. No, we didn't miss it. No. I mean, they were just like, please let him come through. Man, I remember when that train turned the corner and you saw them flashing lights, those kids lost their ever-loving mind. And that train pulled into, and they were just like, Santa! Santa! They waving, and he waving and handing out candy canes and all this stuff. And hello, children. I mean, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, all right, this train is kind of dope. And it was just funny because to see them that excited, I was just like, wow, that's crazy. And it stayed there for a few minutes, and the kids would come up and they were shaking his hands, and you heard kids say, "Don't forget me, Sarah." And I'm like, all right. And then after a minute, the train pulled off, and he was like, "All right, be good, children." And after that, he was gone, in the twinkling of an eye. And after that, they left, and oh my God, that was the greatest thing ever. And they dispersed from the platform, and then life resumed as normal. Those kids were just mad excited, man, and it's crazy. But even now, kids like in certain malls, and they have Santa in the mall, like to take pictures with Santa. Do you realize these lines are still long? It's crazy, but I ain't mad at it. I'm really not mad at it, and I've just always been of that mindset where it's like I just want my kids to be kids, man. I want them to have the same joy and wonderment that I had when I was coming up. That was my goal. I wanted them to, I didn't have like imaginary friends or nothing like that, but I wanted them to be able to use their imagination and to think outside of the box and not to be limited to what society or your surroundings tell you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mind it so much. I hate it when people just come at it with such a negative connotation. Like, I get it. You bought the presents, and that's fine, but Jesus Christ, why you got to talk about the people that let their kids believe? Like, why can't we just live and let live? That'd be my thing. If you don't do it, that's fine, man. But why you gotta hate on somebody else to do? Like, I think I saw Tina put a comment up earlier, and she was saying that her kid, what was that comment at? Yeah, that one. My kid is still bullied. I'm like, so was he bullied for believing in Santa Claus? That's crazy to me.
Man,
why raise your kids to be little psychopaths where they want to bully other kids for believing in Santa Claus just because you told them that it don't exist?
this world we live in today, Mike.
I hate that, man.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Kids love fantasy and inclusion, and I think they would be just as happy knowing that mom and dad are getting them something. It's all about how you dress it up. No, it don't. Man, some of these kids are ungrateful.
Yeah.
They just ungrateful.
But Mike, the parents have to take a little fault in that.
Yeah.
Because if you get the kids accustomed to a certain way,
man,
they're gonna
look.
Listen, dude.
Though you bet not come short 1 year.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying, man. These kids, come on, man. These kids, you got an Android and your kids got iPhones and all that stuff that you paying the bill for. So come on, man.
But this is the culture that we're
creating
now.
And don't get away with Mike. Don't get me wrong. We always say that we want better for our kids. And then back in the days, our number one saying was, I'm never going to treat my kids the way my mom and daddy treated me. And to me, I just think that we took that just a little bit to the extreme.
Bro. I mean, if you think about it, there are some things, and I'm sure Phyllis can agree with this. There are some things that coming up my mom did that I was just like, yeah, I'm definitely going to do that differently. But at the same time, when I look back over my childhood, man, I wouldn't change nothing.
Oh, man. Well, nobody perfect. Just like we weren't perfect parents, our parents weren't perfect parents. Simple as that.
I mean, it's just I just wouldn't. It's just some things that I like. There's definitely some things that I would do differently that I did differently, But I mean, I think I turned out pretty okay with the way that my parents raised me and how they did it. I think some people took that whole I think some people took that whole I'm not doing what my parents thing did to the nth degree.
That's what I'm saying.
They kids are just
and that's where the ungrateful child come from, because we were so in a rush to we didn't want our kids not to want this and want that. Then we went overboard with it, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, your child gonna look at you crazy if that extra gift ain't there.
So this ain't the Pro Max version. Word. That's what we're doing. What do you say? Not at all, Mike. If the kids are raised to believe someone else got them something, it can be problematic. I never allow my kids to see the sacrifice. I never allow my kids to not see the sacrifices we make. I get it, but I don't believe that entirely. Like, I don't believe your kid at 4 and 5 year old is looking at you like, this nigga can't do nothing for me. Like, I just don't see that. You know, I don't see them looking at you like if they find out. And I once heard somebody say this, like, you let your kids believe in Santa and then you tell them that Santa don't exist. Do you know how detrimental that'll be to them? No. You know how many folks gonna lie to them in the way? You know what I mean? It's like, I just don't think that my kids are just that sensitive where they're gonna be like, oh my God, Santa don't exist.
Hey man, as long as them gifts up on that tree, that's the only thing that matters. Come Christmas morning.
I just don't. Kids just, to me, I just don't think kids think that way. Like, well, how come you can't get me this gift, Mom? Santa got it for me. And you have something to do with it. Like, I've seen it where it was like, well, dang, Mom, Santa got this gift for me. Like, yeah, he did. That's like, he'll work it out next year.
See if Santa get it for real next year.
Right. We'll get it next year. So now the other question I had is that for you church folks.
Church.
Yeah. For my Jesus peeps.
I need yo. I need thee.
Do y'all believe? Did y'all? And this is coming from a Christian male who believe in Jesus, and not just baby Jesus. If Sean Pritchett is still watching, because he is, for whatever reason, got this campaign going against baby Jesus. I don't know why, but it is what it is.
Wait a minute, hold on. What
do you all? For you Christian folks?
What baby Jesus? What baby Jesus got to do with this?
I don't know, but it's just like, he was like, why are we still talking about baby Jesus? Jesus is a grown man.
You see how Mike just brought that up for no reason? He said baby Jesus.
Why baby Jesus? Cool.
Tim Lucas. Okay, I just figured out how I'm to get y'all on YouTube. What?
Who was that?
Tim, you just figured out how to follow us on YouTube?
While you on YouTube, Tim, subscribe. Please.
That's all we're saying. But do y'all church folks, do y'all believe in telling your kids about Santa? Or no, ain't no Santa up here. It's just Jesus got you this gift. I didn't even get it.
No, man. Mike always get us tangled up in these webs, man. I swear to God, man. I love my brother-in-law, man. I swear to God.
I'm asking a question.
But then they like that Jesus came back. Because it ain't time for him to come back yet. I ain't ready. Take your time, Jesus. I still got some work to do. Take your time.
Hey, man, listen. Let's just sing Jingle Bells.
I've never known. Is this a thing? Because I've never noticed this.
They do talk about white baby Jesus.
I like white baby Jesus because it's funny from Talladega Nights. Thank you, baby Jesus, all 6 pounds, 9 ounces. I like baby Jesus. It don't matter if you see baby Jesus.
Yo,
a cut off ACD t-shirt, whatever. As long as you know the Lord.
Oh, Jesus.
Like baby Jesus. Baby Jesus had power in his hands when he was a baby.
That was from Talladega Nights. He was like, dear sweet Lord, baby Jesus, all 6 pounds, 9 ounces of you.
Santa fake like half the bishops. There's no difference.
Oh, burn. Burn.
Tim, are we talking about power bottoms? Are we?
Where's this conversation going?
I got to stir up the cocktail because
I know. Hold on.
You know, I'm gonna be nice. I said I have growth, so it's certain things that
Look,
I'm not
I'm
gonna talk
I'm finna be real sassy. My peach nectar need to be checked up.
stir it, shake it.
I gotta check up my peach nectar.
All right, man. All right. Okay.
Who do you blame, Tim? Who now? Nah, not just Jake's.
Who do you blame when you can't afford? Who do you blame when you can't afford Christmas gifts? Are you referring to after I told my kids that there is no Santa, or in regards to telling them that that Santa exists? Because if I've already told them that there ain't no Santa and I'm the one buying gifts, and if they ain't get it, I just tell them, "Hey, dog, things is tight.
Yeah,
do it."
Yeah, and then not only that,
if y'all talking about telling your kids the truth,
but if they still believe in Santa, Santa getting that blame.
I like that because see,
you must have been bad this year, baby.
Then you have to explain to them. But I've been good though. For those that
that's true.
That's like. But I've been good though. So why didn't Santa get me anything?
Yeah,
you gotta go through that. I mean, the rabbit hole gets deep if you wanted to start doing that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it can. But if I'm at a point where it's like I've already told them that I'm Santa. Hey man, look, times is tight. Your mama. She can't drive, and then she ended up hitting that curb in the snow. Had to get that axle fixed. We'll do Christmas in January, fam.
I catch you on the back.
Right. I catch you on taxes.
I catch you on the first of the year.
Right. I mean, it's all look. It's all good. Look, I mean, if we keeping it real, we're gonna keep it real. If you old enough, whereas I can tell you the Santa don't exist. You old enough to understand that Daddy just ain't got it right now, but when he get it, rest assured he's gonna get it.
I get you.
Or you can get a little something right now, and then I can get you something later.
That too, fellas. That
Work
too.
it out.
I mean, one thing I know, like Michael and I, we didn't grow up like piss poor, but we didn't have a lot.
Oh man, there was a lot of Christmases when
our parents made a way for us
exactly
to have a good Christmas and still be able to live afterwards. You know what I'm saying?
But Mike,
that's something that you have to teach your children. Like, there's life after the holidays. There's life after your birthday. There's life after all of these big events, prom, stuff like that. And when you start being real with your kids from the start, they'll respect your honesty.
Yep.
But Mike, like take Kennedy. Kennedy birthday is in December and Christmas.
Right. I know.
You know what I mean? So, but she understand that I'm gonna get some on my birthday, and I'm gonna get some on Christmas. But it's not gonna be like an overflow of things because you're getting gifts throughout the month. But that goes back to that when I say we went extreme with I'm not gonna do my kids like my parents did me, because now we have some kids that's so entitled that some of them probably wouldn't even understand that.
Look, and you know what? I also
or they'll be disrespectful and be like, "Let me go. I'll ask my grandma."
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll go ask.
It's kind of hard. I might not be able to do nothing. So what they got to do with me?
Right. Well, I mean, this Christmas, but I think that's all in how you. I think that's all in how you raise your kids up.
Yeah, that's true.
He said, "I came from a house where my dad was an addict. My sisters and I had to buy presents for our younger siblings to help my mom, and we celebrated God and family." And we did this for years. Well, yeah, we did this for years, and I think it brought us closer every season. Man, look, Eddie, I get it. There are Christmas I only got a meal in the book, but my mom did her best. Man, look, all of us may not have been there, but there were some Christmases where it wasn't like the present that we got wasn't great. We were grateful for what we got, But I mean, it was some rough years, man. It came up, and it is what it is. You know what I mean?
I
And
mean, to be honest, Michael, I don't remember a Christmas that I didn't get what I wanted.
no, you always got they always got it. You know, and even when I learned that it was no Santa, you were still believing in it. Trust me, it was. We
I'm
got to
with you,
get
fellas.
we got to get baby girl what she want.
I'm with you, fellas. I'm
And
with
I
you.
mean, I don't remember. I mean,
It
I
was
was
seven
like,
of us.
yeah, so it was like, oh, but my GI Joe tank be damned, but yeah, let's get baby girl what she want. That's fine. That's fine. I'm all right.
lies.
I'm
Mr.
okay.
R2D2 and all of these other things, Tonka trucks, GI Joes. Don't play.
I would normally get one. Now, the one thing I will say is that I would sometimes get like one gift, maybe two, but it was generally that one or two things that I really, 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 really wanted. You know what I'm saying? Because we had things where, you know, you want things, but then you have those things that you really, really wanted. And I will say that most Christmases I got what I really, really, really wanted. Phyllis, though, because she was a girl, she got all kind of stuff.
I'm with Phyllis on that one. I always got what I wanted on Christmas. That's why I could never. That's why I went into selling drugs. I never understood. My brothers them got it. My friends got off into it because we came from a 2-parent household where it's not like none of us had to struggle or we wasn't getting what we wanted.
Right.
And them dudes and they went out and sold drugs and tried to use an excuse because they had to. When a lot of my guys in my neighborhood, we didn't have to. I mean, yeah, we was out there doing things, but we still had parents that was taking care of us.
Absolutely.
So I can never understand why my brother and my friends was out there doing that type of mess because you really didn't have to.
Because you know what? It was stuff that they wanted that mom and dad probably was like, I'm not getting that foolishness. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know how much shoes were back then, but you know, whatever Jordans was running at that time.
110, baby.
Yeah,
110.
man. I mean, it's just some
110.
things. It's some things you just have to be real. You know, after a certain point, you just have to be honest and be like, not gonna happen, fam. Not right now. But it's okay. Like my nephews, literally, their birthday is December 11th and December 12th, and then Christmas. Literally.
Yeah. And every year I make sure that they celebrate their birthdays separately.
And she'd be like, Mike, I don't know what I would do. I'll be like, man, you better get your Bernie Mac on one of these years and be like, them kids. And
you know what,
I get y'all Christmas.
Nope. They gonna celebrate their birthdays.
I get
That's
y'all
just
Christmas,
I mean, everybody else get an opportunity to celebrate theirs. And I always made sure that they don't. I make sure that they don't celebrate their birthdays together because they're individuals.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's an 11-year age gap. So I think it, you know, it's worked out. I mean, I have my method, you know, to how I'm able to execute it. I'm not saying that it's easy, but I do make sure that they celebrate their birthdays individually and they celebrate Christmas.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, so it is what it is. I don't mind the Santa thing. You know, if you tell them, it really don't bother. It really doesn't bother me. And if you don't, it don't bother me. I mean, because what I will say is that every child is different. Yeah. You know what I mean? There are some kids that be like, I don't get it. And then there's some kids be like, bro, Santa is coming. You need to recognize. You know, it's like they on their bestest behavior in the month of December. Did you need help with this? You need help with this? Can I help you with that? I'm like, you really working on them brownie points, ain't you, fam? You know what I'm saying? Every kid is different. And I think if you did it accordingly, you know what I'm saying? You know your kid, you know if telling them that Santa don't exist, if you know they'll be good with it, hey man, knock it out. But
I do like enjoy the Christmas. That's the only thing that matters.
Yeah, I do like what you said, Phyllis, about like, look, man, even though you know, don't be going out there and be messing it up for everybody else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Keep that to yourself. That's between us.
Yeah.
We know the secret.
Yes.
You know, but your buddies may not be wise yet, so you know, be easy on them.
Be cool.
Be cool, fam. Be cool. All right. So look, I was watching. I want to ask y'all this. I was watching Eddie Murphy's new Christmas movie the other day. Which is crazy because I forgot the name of it.
Hey, remember we got a Christmas movie out?
The fact that you don't know that just really kind of feeds into what I'm about to say. But yeah, he has a new Christmas movie out. It's on Amazon Prime. Oh, it's called Candy Cane Lane, and it's kind of based off of a real thing. Whereas there is a section somewhere in America where they have this really big contest with the houses decorating and stuff like that. And so the whole movie was about him trying to win this house decorating contest, and things went a whole different direction, whereas the decorations ended up coming to life. And he had made this deal with the person who sold him the decorations that, unbeknownst to him, of course, that he had to have because the decoration was based off of the 12 Days of Christmas. And so it was something that happened, whereas if he didn't have X amount of gold rings by this particular time, he would end up turning into one of the glass ornaments that that she turned other people into because they couldn't uphold a deal. I'm not going to say it was a bad movie because it wasn't a bad movie. As a matter of fact, I will say that the third act probably made up for the whole movie because it was just like, oh, I didn't see that coming. So I enjoyed it. But I had two questions for you guys because it wasn't like it was like laugh out loud funny, which I was really, really wanting it to be because it's Eddie Murphy, but it was just casual, haha. What was the last laugh out loud movie that you saw that you enjoyed? Like, what was the last movie that you watched that literally made you laugh out loud? I'll wait, I guess. Really? It can't, y'all. It really.
Serious, Mike. I'm trying to think for real right now. I'm seriously trying to think for real.
Wow.
I didn't laugh out loud, but I really enjoyed it. It was Thor, what is it? Love and Pride, or
Love and Thunder.
Love and Thunder. Like the kids scene when I love that scene. I was like, yes. I mean, I was geeked up in the theater. No one was like, dang, mama. Like it wasn't one of those. It was funny. I chuckled, but I really did enjoy that particular movie. Last Eddie Murphy movie that I laughed at was Life.
Okay, so that was the last laugh out loud movie.
Last Eddie Murphy.
No, just in general,
movie.
just last
it
laugh
was
out loud comedy that you watched. Was it Life?
Yeah.
Phil, what about you?
Like that, can't nothing make me laugh, dude.
Yeah, that's how he looking like.
I don't laugh.
I'll laugh at this stuff. Mike, look. Let me tell you, Mike. I don't be laughing at this stuff, man.
Mike, you gonna relax, man. I do not talk like that,
Relax.
Mike.
Relax, Mike. Relax.
No, but seriously, Mike, I'm being dead honest with you. I can't remember the last time I seen. I can't remember a stand-up. The last stand-up I seen that really had me like crying, laughing.
I thought about that, and I was like, what was the last movie that I watched that made me like laugh out loud? And I honestly couldn't think of anything like right away, and I was like, wow.
Well, I'm at a blank. I'm dead serious. I'm at a blank right now.
That's interesting. Like,
Oh,
do they make good laugh? Like, I know everybody is doing like stand-ups and stuff like that, but like, what was the last funny movie that you watched and you just like, ah, ha, 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 ha.
I can't. There's been a
Yeah,
couple of movies where you probably got a chuckle. But far as a movie that had you like in stitches,
Mhm.
nah.
Wow.
Mm. Like I said, probably little Chappelle joint.
You know what?
Uh,
The last movie I watched. Now that you mentioned that, I'm gonna tell you that was the last movie that I can think of that as I watched it, I laughed out loud, and that was Undercover Brother.
yeah.
That- Let
Get
me
off
tell you,
me!
hey,
Yeah,
Undercover Brother to me was hilarious. I don't
yeah.
know why,
stupid.
but it was just some fun. It was just some funny stuff in there,
And
man.
that's some
No,
early 2000 stuff, Phyllis. That's
no.
gang.
Let me take that back. The last movie that made me laugh out loud was Anchorman.
Yeah,
Anchorman, yeah.
man,
Yes.
yeah,
Stay classy. Stay classy.
man,
That
that dude was
Ron
like,
Burgundy.
horrible scene.
Ron
look,
Burgundy.
no, when he called her a dirty pirate hooker, I was like, I'm done.
No, Mike, I got one now. Now, since we're on Will Ferrell, you ever seen Get Hard with him and Kevin Hart?
Uh,
I don't think I
when he
saw
was,
that one.
when he
I
was
don't
in
think I've seen
prison.
that.
Will Ferrell was this what was he? He was into the stocks or something,
Yeah.
and he was about to go to jail. So he thought Kevin Hart.
Oh no, not Pootie Tang, Sada Tay.
He thought Kevin Hart was like a big time thug, so he had Kevin Hart train him to get ready for prison.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. I would say Get Hard.
Norbit.
False.
Oh god, I couldn't stand Norbit.
I
I tried to. I'm gonna tell you the only thing that I liked in Norbit was the pimps Mike Epps and
Cat Williams.
Cat Williams. They were funny to me because I think
Will Ferrell, but Will Ferrell is good, brother Eddie. I love his movie.
yes, Gator from when he was Gator, that was hilarious.
Yeah. Will Ferrell makes Will Ferrell Step Brothers was good.
Step bro. You know what else was funny to me? It was raunchy, but it was hilarious. Ted, the little teddy bear movie.
I
Yeah, the
didn't
one
care
with Marky Mark in it.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. That Tropic Thunder.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
If
Your man played blackface in the Phyllis.
Listen,
Iron Man.
Robert Downey Jr. played this character named Lazarus. He was a black guy. What he was a white actor, but he went and got surgery to look like a black guy to get a role as a black guy in a movie.
Yeah.
It was really like a play on method acting, but he was hilarious. This dude was like, man, he was like, and the way he was talking, he was so stereotypically black, but it was funny as all get out.
And he got nominated for a BET Award for Best Actor in real life for that role.
Let me tell you something. He should have won that.
Oh,
now
Lord.
that movie can't be done today because they'll probably come for his life.
He would be canceled.
He'll be canceled.
He'll be canceled.
But then he's white, so not really. So,
but to be honest with you, Tropic Thunder was like almost it was a couple of years away from when that cancel culture started kicking in. So had that movie came out like 2 years later, he would have got in trouble.
Mm-hmm. They researched the role with black audiences before they ever put it out. Robert wouldn't do it unless blacks agreed. Listen, I'm glad they did because that dude. I remember he was sitting up there talking, and he was like, they was just something like you really think you black? No, he was like, I don't come out of character until the DVD commentary.
Now I gotta watch it.
He actually did a DVD commentary though, which is hilarious.
That was a good movie.
He was explaining how the pyramids were built. He was like, the pyramids was built with sound and blankets.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
Man, look, if you never watch it, when you get a chance, watch it.
Yeah, watch it.
He is hilarious in that movie. I promise you. That was probably the last one that I watched. You need to watch Spirited with Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds. 2 goofballs in one film has to be good. I might have to check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like, another Will Ferrell movie I like him and what's that dude that was in The Hangover? The little chubby dude.
Zach Galifianakis.
I think dude was running for office, or Will Ferrell was running for one of them.
Oh my God, yeah.
And bring your mops, cause it's a mess.
I gotta write these down. So I can binge watch these movies.
He went and slept with old lady, and dude told him, like, there you go, shoot him. He shot him in the leg for sleeping with his.
Yeah, The Campaign. There you go. That's
The Campaign. That was a good movie. Will Ferrell makes some good movies.
But how old are those movies though?
You talking about like, I think The Campaign was the latest. Campaign came out probably like mid 2010s, probably like 2010, 2011 or something.
Yeah, so almost like 10, 15 years since like a legit funny movie has. But
you only get good movies from certain actors, Mike, because some of these movies you see them from the commercial and you think it's real good. It's been a lot of movies that they put. I just saw a commercial like I want to see it, but then I go watch it and it's like this movie is horrible.
Are there any good comedy actors still around? Like, are there any good comedic actors still around? Or people that we would consider to be comedic actors besides, say, Will Ferrell? But Will Ferrell is probably in his latter years. You know what I'm saying? But, like, who's a good comedic actor? Like, now, of our time? I mean, I guess you can put Kevin Hart up there, but...
Kevin Hart, like earlier with the, let's say with the ride-alongs and the things like the Mans and all that, but really that school, that private or pub, whatever the name that movie was with him and the Tiffany chick, it was alright, but it wasn't nothing to, you know what I'm saying, to like you ain't gonna be on the floor like hollering and screaming, laughing. What's the name of that movie? He was going to summer school or something, or Sunday. Remember?
It was called Night School.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that movie was alright, but it wasn't like, it wasn't like it was something that, oh, this is great, Nah,
it wasn't. It wasn't. Mm-mm. Steve Martin is still around. You know what? I'm gonna tell you, him and Martin Short in that Only Murders in the Building on Hulu, that's actually a pretty good little show. I enjoy that very much so. So look, all that just to say that I enjoyed the movie, but I hadn't really seen a good laugh out loud movie in a while. Now I'm just gonna have to go back and rewatch some of these older joints. But I wanted to ask you guys, and y'all that's still in the chat, you could put yours up there too. I wanted to get y'all top 5. Or I want to say top 5 because something that's hard to pick. Give me 5 of your favorite Christmas movies. Now, they don't have to be in any particular order, but if you want to, you can absolutely do so. But I need 5 of your favorite Christmas movies. Phil, I know Paid in Full is one of yours.
Paid in Full is not a Christmas movie, bro.
And what else you like? I know Belly is another one of your Christmas movies.
Like, you gonna stop stereotyping?
I know. What else you told me? Scarface was another one.
You gonna stop stereotyping? These are all great movies that you said, but you're not gonna stereotype me. That's what you're not.
You think Belly was good?
Belly's a great movie. It was. Belly's a great movie. Oh my God, Belly's a great movie. My man, Ox hooked them up. DMX. After a while, he's supposed to kill the minister, but then he flipped Muslim, saved his life. Then Nas and T-Boz went over to Africa with the little shorty. That's a great movie. But anywho,
you might as well have just put Steven Seagal in there just to complete the package.
I've never ever seen
his bundle ponytail.
I've never seen the big deal about Steven Seagal. I never seen what was so. And his movies they used to go to his movies like he was Bruce Lee.
Well, his first movie, Above the Law, was great.
Man, that overweight nigga with a ponytail out there.
Yeah, but he wasn't overweight then. He was
slow moves.
He was actually happy.
How you killing folks, man? You going that slow, man? Come on, man. Slow motion fighting.
Slow motion fighting.
Give me your movies, dude. Stop talking about Steven Seagal.
All right, no, it ain't in no order, man.
All right.
Of course, Charlie Brown.
Hold on. I'm gonna give you the camera because you deserve it. Bow.
You know I like that camera.
I know, that's why I'm doing it.
Charlie Brown Christmas. Hey, that do, and then Linus told you the true meaning of Christmas when they hit the messed up tree. Friday after next. Yes, Friday after next. The Birth of Money Mike. Best Man Holiday. They joined together. Mill, they found out she had the cancer. I mean, that movie was funny, but it turned sad at the end. Almost Christmas. Monique was great in that movie. And there's a dinner scene when they all at the dinner table, and I forgot Carrie Hilson was playing the JB Smooth little mistress. Y'all gotta watch it. That's good. Okay, and Perfect Holiday. Gabrielle Morris Chestnut, he was the songstress, and he ended up writing a song that Gabrielle, she was married to Eddie Murphy's brother. He picked them up, so he was trying to stick between them and all that. And I have an honorable mention, Bad Santa.
He said honorable mention.
Bad Santa, great movie, y'all. Funny.
I gotta see it. I'm gonna watch it.
It's very, very, very interesting. All right, Phyllis, give me your 5.
Okay, so I got my 5, and I want to see if y'all can see how they all kind of like tie together. Okay. It's a Wonderful Life, White Christmas, Elf, Jingle Jangle, Beauty and the Beast, and Frozen.
Frozen ain't no Christmas movie.
Yes, it is. If Die Hard is a Christmas movie, Frozen is a Christmas movie.
She got you there, Mike. She got you there.
Wait a minute. Was it anything? Because I don't remember. No. I'm asking because I don't remember Frozen like that. I only watched it once.
It's snow.
Okay, it's but snow. Wait a minute.
She said it's snow.
Was it any mention of Christmas in Frozen?
No.
Matter of fact, it wasn't though, Phyllis.
So it was just because it was just snow?
It's snow.
Jingle jangle that business though, y'all.
Hey,
look at you looking at
all right, man.
All right, thank you. Why any question for you? See, this two guys against one. Like I can hold my own. But what you not gonna do?
Because
it's ruin my cinema enjoyment.
At least the movies he named had
something
with Christmas in it.
No, it's snow.
All right.
She said, it's snow, man. It's snow.
Let it go, nigga. Let it go.
Just let it go.
Okay, really? Did you just make a reference to the song?
I did. Now,
yours better be good, Mike.
No, hold on. Before we move forward, do y'all see like how they kind of like what's connecting these movies together?
They all got white people except Jingle Jangle. Is that not it? What's the connection? They all got snow.
Not all of them.
He said they all got white folks up Jingle Jangle.
Well, they do. They all are. They're all like basically like have things that like connects them to performing arts, singing, dancing, choreography, stuff like that. I love performing arts.
Oh.
Yeah, it is. It is.
White Christmas is my jam, and I watch it specifically for the choreography. I love Michael. No, I love dancing, and I love all of that. Jingle Jangle, the diversity, the talent of everybody in there, like it just blew me away. So yeah, those are mine.
I guess Eddie must have saw my email because he naming all of the movies that I was gonna say. Jesus Christ. Let's start first with A Christmas Story. I mean, who doesn't like A Christmas Story? I want to Red Riding People out for Christmas. You shoot your eye out, kid.
I don't.
That movie was great.
It was annoying like Home Alone.
You just don't like white kids. I love The Christmas Story. His dad was nuts. And look, the whole thing with the dare, I double dog dare you. He was like, oh, a double dog dare. It's like you don't double dog dare anybody. He put his tongue on that frozen pole. He was stuck there.
Stupid.
To this day, folks still go to their house and still try to stick their tongue in that dog.
Yes, they do. I'm like, go ahead and catch AIDS or whatever. But yeah, so A Christmas Story, one of my favorites. Another one. We was just talking about this early. I need to get my child a Turbo Man doll. Turbo Man doll.
Arnold
Schwarzenegger and Sinbad. Do you have any Turbo Man? Do you have Turbo Man? Get to the chopper. I need Turbo Man doll.
Are these yours?
Yeah, these are mine. But it just so happens that he's putting the same.
So Eddie got the same ones you got?
Yeah, I'm telling you. Like Jingle All the Way was definitely one of them. Christmas Story was another one. I will have to say, Jingle Jangle was surprisingly good. And
that was good. That was good.
I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. And they had some really good songs in there.
Yes.
Like I'm gonna tell you my favorite song in that movie.
Keegan.
Phyllis.
I love that one too.
That song was so cool. What did he say? He was like, you better believe it's the Magic Man G. Can you dig it? You can't spell magic without me. No. I was like, get it, Keegan! Get it! He killed that whole sequence. I watched that song so many times, man. I was like, yes. So Jingle Jangle is definitely another one. It's a Wonderful Life. I don't care how many times that movie come on TV. I am going to watch it almost every single time. It is something about that movie that even now when I watch it, it's just like this movie was, I don't know, I'm not going to say it was ahead of its time, but the story was just so dope because it really made you think like, how many times have you, and it may not be everybody, but man, I think all of us at one point in time have thought about like, what would things be if I wasn't here?
Mm-hmm.
Like what would the world be like if I was just never here? And for him to be in the state of where he was in his life, where he just felt like he was worth more dead than alive, and to be able to see from other perspectives the people that you really did touch and the people that you influenced and the people that you affected in your life, man, that did something to me, man. That movie will forever be one of my favorite movies because it just makes it makes you think like even now, you never know who you influence, who you impact, who you may touch just from you being you. I'm gonna tell y'all this. I think I've told Phil this story one time, and I may have even told you, Phyllis, but I worked at Game Crazy some years ago. And there was this young man that used to come in. I can't remember his name, but when he was at the time, he was a little kid, probably about Solomon's age, Phyllis. And he used to always come into the store. And I was the assistant manager at that time. And he would come in and, just like everybody else, want to play the games, buy stuff or whatever. And there would be times when he didn't go to school and I was working and he would come into the store. And I'd be like, dude, why you ain't in school? I stayed home today because I was sick. Well, why you here? I don't feel that bad right now. I'm like, bro, now you should be at home if nothing else. And he was like, man, I just don't want to be sitting in the house. Can I stay here? Fine. If you stay here, you're going to work. Okay, that's fine. So I would have him putting stickers on the cases and rearranging stuff. And when lunchtime came, hey, I need you to make a lunch run. And I would buy him lunch and stuff like that. And if he wanted to play a game, I'd let him play it. And it was to the point whereas when he would come in, it was just like he kind of felt he had special privileges over the other people that would come in. It was funny. But years later, I was at a Walmart and I heard this guy was like, Mike. Now, I ain't turning around, nigga calling me. I don't know who you are. I'm in Walmart. What you doing? I'm in my little cart. Mike. And I turn around and I recognized his face, but he grew up. He was a young man now. And I couldn't even remember his name then. And he was like, you remember me? I was like, yeah, GameStop on Jeffrey. He was like, yeah, man, what's been going on? And we talking and he's telling me all the stuff that's going on in his life and everything. And before he left, he said, man, I always meant to tell you. He said, dude, he was like, man, I appreciate how nice you were to me when you were working at the store. He was like, because Joe used to throw me out all the time. That was the store manager. He said, but you was always nice to me, man. You would let me hang out at the store and you let me work and help you out and stuff. He said, man, I appreciated that. And he was like, man, because it was just some days I just didn't want to be at home. And he was like, and I can come and I came and hang out with you. And you was always nice to me. And I just want to tell you thank you for that. Dude, you don't know. That type of stuff, it's like, I had no idea. I was just like, I would rather you be here in the store with me than to be out there in the street. Police pick you up or whatever the case. You get into some crazy stuff. Just stay here, hang out here, and, help me around the store. And, man, when he told me that, man, that did me, you just don't know how good I felt. And I didn't think I was doing anything big. I was just like, I just didn't want you to get in trouble. And he was like, man, but I appreciate it. You was always nice to me. He was like, and I'll never forget that. So you sometimes don't know the stuff that you like, the things that you do and how they impact people. And It's a Wonderful Life, man, just put that in perspective for me. And I've just always appreciated that, Now, my last movie is Die Hard. I don't care what you say. The original Die Hard is a Christmas movie. It is. If Frozen can be a Christian movie, then Dad Blasted Die Hard 1 can be a Christmas movie. I stand on business. I'm 10 toes down for that one.
Man, I'd be so glad when y'all get tired of saying I stand on business. I'm so tired. If it's any phrase I'm tired of hearing, is I stand on business.
Hey, Phil.
I heard a white person say it in a jokingly way. I stand on business.
And you know what else?
Jesus Christ, man. Now y'all got white folks saying it.
It's either that or put some respect on my name. I still like that one. That's hilarious to me.
All three of y'all.
Right. Are we finished? Is we finished or is we done? Don't that mean the same thing?
The double entendre.
Is we finished or is we done?
But I swear to God, I want all y'all to get this. I stand on business out y'all system before January the 1st.
And it's funny you mentioned that because next week's show, which is going to be a great show, we are doing everything that we want to leave in 2023.
Ooh.
Amen.
Everything
Red Cup is going to be on deck, baby. I'm letting you know right now, y'all.
I'm
Red
gonna
Cup
leave my kids in 2023.
Oh, you know what? I
Don't say
forgot
that out
about
loud.
that. I forgot about that, Eddie. Rocky 4 is another great Christmas movie.
No, it's
Yes,
not.
sir. Yes, sir, it is.
You got the one with Tommy Gunn?
No, man, that's the one with Drago. If he dies, he dies.
Oh, okay. That's when he killed Apollo.
Yeah,
Apollo came out to Living in America.
Yeah.
Is the Fifth Element a Christmas movie?
No, but it's a great movie, though.
No, man.
Look, let me tell you something. The Fifth Element.
That's one with Chris Rock in there, right?
That's the one with Chris Rock in there. Man, I love that movie, bro.
I love that movie
I've always been a fan of Bruce Willis, but The Fifth Element and Armageddon are two of my favorite Bruce Willis movies.
Man, Bruce Willis go back to Moonlight, bro.
I will watch either one of those.
Oh yeah, I remember that TV show. Moonlight. Sybil Shepherd.
Moonlighting.
What do we do, baby?
Some combine night.
Yeah, dude, you know it. Yeah, man.
Stranger.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the theme song?
Yeah.
I was just laughing at the mouth twisting, like
just on the
Say Al Jarreau. You got your heavy Al Jarreau going on?
Yeah, man. Batman Returns is another great Christmas movie. Keep them coming, Eddie. I'm just saying. You know what I did notice about my list?
What?
And I don't know if this is a good or a bad thing. I didn't have a lot of black Christmas movies on my list.
That's cool, Mike. We know that's
you don't like black people. It's okay.
You know what? You know
Mike,
what?
you know, Mike Mike don't watch that many black movies, fellas.
You don't like black people. It's okay.
He don't watch a lot of black. I've heard him and other people call them chitlin movies. So
what? That's a lie. That is a lie.
You refer to your children as picky ninnies, so I mean it's okay.
Oh my god! All right.
Oh my god! Did you wait a minute? You didn't call my nephews no doggone picky.
Telling kids when they was leaving for school, you nigglets have a good day.
I get that. I remember saying that. I've never called them pickaninnies though. I refuse to call them that. But
hey man,
I might have.
We already know, Mike. Don't worry about it, Mike. We know you got paid in full and state property mixed up. Remember you went almost 3-4 episodes telling me about one movie. I was like, Mike, what are you talking about?
That movie
paid in full. He was in prison and Beanie Siegel. I said, Mike, that's state property. What are you talking about? Oh, I gotta go watch Paid in Full then because I haven't seen that.
I actually went back to watch.
That's the one with Mekhi Phifer, right?
Yeah, the one.
But he thought Paid in Full was state property, so Mike would get on here like, yeah, cause I just don't get it. You know, he kept on saying Beanie Siegel. I'm like, Beanie Siegel wasn't Paid in Full, Mike.
It's not like I don't like black movies because I support all black movies, but. I don't know, man. And I really try to watch them. I really.
No, Mike. You know what it is, Mike. The Marvel movies, them superhero movies is your thing.
No,
and that's why.
It's not even that. I enjoy the comic book movies, but before the comic book movies were even a really big thing, I like movies, but it's a lot of black movies that I love Rollbound. I think that's a really good movie.
Bow Wow, that was a good movie.
I like Roll Bounce. I like and if I can't go through them all. I love Love Jones.
Jones.
And a lot of people look. Let me tell you something about Love Jones. That Brother to the Night poem. I learned that poem after watching Love Jones.
Please don't recite it.
I'm just saying.
We don't have to.
I love that. I love that poem. And I love Love Jones. I'm gonna tell you what though. I'm gonna say this, and I don't care about the backlash I get for y'all people that love and basketball. Love and Basketball was a trash movie.
Mike, no, Mike, no,
I,
no,
was,
Mike.
I mean, I liked it. Now, is it one of them? Oh my god, I love it. Like,
Mike, it was,
I
yeah,
liked
it
it.
was.
That movie was
That small was
toxic.
alright, man. It
That
was
movie
alright.
was toxic as all get. I
was
will
alright, man.
never
It
support
was
love and
alright.
basketball.
It was alright. She
Never
want to play.
will I
She
watch
want to play 1-on-1 for his heart, man. You can't be getting mad if somebody want to play 1-on-1 for your heart.
it. I just want to play for your heart. He don't want you.
Then niggas say, "Hey, double or nothing."
Right. Move on, man.
Come on, man. Leave now alone, man. Leave now alone.
Love and basket. Man.
I like
It was alright.
I
But
like
I didn't have a lot. I didn't have a lot of black.
She was
Christmas.
only there because the other girl got pregnant, Mike.
That's
So
the
leave
only
it
reason. I'm
alone,
just
man.
saying. But ain't nobody gonna have that conversation. Ain't nobody gonna talk about that.
She only got scholarship because the other girl got pregnant, man.
You know.
That's all.
I liked Higher Learning.
I
Love
learned
that
it was a good movie.
You know.
Well, you do know black movies, Mike. Stop saying you don't know no black movies, then,
I never
man.
said I don't
It ain't
know
gotta be
them.
no hood movies, Mike. Not all black movies are hood movies.
I never said I don't know them. Like I love The Wood. I thought The Wood was a good movie. It's a great movie.
I'm done with you, man. I'm done with you.
I'm just saying.
You know black movies, Mike. So
Yes,
you know
Bill.
black movies.
I love Boomerang. It's forever will be a favorite movie of mine.
Boomerang.
Yes.
Yeah.
Boomerang.
That's epic. That's a classic.
Boomerang
Yes, it is.
That's a classic.
Let me tell you something. If people
Coordinate.
don't give Boomerang enough credit, but Boomerang is a classic movie.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Guys, I'm not wearing any.
Hey, Grace Jones was hilarious in that. I remember when they was reshooting the commercial. He was like, "Man, is that a nipple?" He said, "I think so." He said, "How do you know?" "Because I'm drooling."
Strong J, girl. Strong J, it's you, girl.
Strong J.
That cast was great.
That cast was excellent, man. And that's when I really had to think of Halle Berry. Look,
I feel
90s Halle
sorry
Berry.
for David Allen
Oh,
Greer.
Lord. Yeah, I did.
David Allen Greer should have moved a little bit faster.
David Allen Greer was friend zone. He didn't realize.
Yeah, he was friend zone.
Yeah, he was friend zone. He was friend zone for real. Right. Right. Loose bananas and the cherries.
Now I'm about to watch this movie. Then go watch Boomerang.
Right.
Man,
Yeah,
real talk.
Hey,
They gonna mess around and make me watch Boomerang tonight just because.
come on, The Wiz.
Man.
Classic. Another classic.
Let's talk about the scene where they're dancing.
Okay, which
Listen,
one?
that can be a whole fashion show. The one
Oh, you
with,
talking the one with the colors?
the one with the colors.
The color is green.
That could be one of the dopest fashion shows to happen if they were to recreate that.
Yeah, The Wiz was a dope movie.
Look,
Wiz was a dope movie.
That was weird.
my
I love
favorite
that movie.
scene was the scarecrow scene with Michael Jackson.
You can't win.
You knew he wanted to come up off of that post.
He wanted to cut.
and he wanted to get it in.
It was on that-
Can't get out of the game.
First of all, that song is just crazy good. That song was so good. But then when he finally started easing down the road, watch that movie and watch them spins that Mike be pulling off. I said,
Mike was doing one.
I said, this nigga got wheels on his shoes.
Man, he was spinning. I'm talking. He was spinning.
I mean, it wasn't like one spin. It was like 5 spins in a row. And that dude just...
Nigga ice skating on concrete.
I was like, Mike is a bad man.
He was.
Yeah, he was. He was, Mike.
Bad man. But I do. It's not like I don't watch black movies. It's just certain ones that I do steer clear of, and I don't know why.
Because it's not your cup of tea. That's all. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Mike. But as far as you saying that you don't watch it now, no. You know some and the movies you call know about some good black movies.
Yeah, I mean, like I've watched Booty Call with Tommy Davidson and Jamie Foxx, and it was
a trash movie, wasn't it, fellas?
Yeah,
that was a trash movie.
it was like some of the movies that came out was terrible. I enjoyed Low Down Dirty Shame for what it was. You know what I'm saying? Look, that was like that. I liked Low Down Dirty Shame. I don't know why. Miss Peaches.
Can you go to the store, get me a perm, and next time make sure it say Mal, because last time you got me Supergirl.
And then told, hey, Mike. He told Keith, he said, "Don't get mad because you got caught a little speed and you a little bump."
Next time you want a little cream in your coffee.
Yeah, dude slapped the mess out of him.
Yeah, he did. Oh man.
Let me write these down. What movies I'm gonna be watching this weekend?
We need to have this discussion. I think I'm gonna have Eddie. If you still here, I know the movie hasn't come out yet, and maybe because there's this movie that's coming out in March, and it is getting so much backlash. And I think it's called like the Association of Magical Negroes or something like that. And it's getting backlash for like when you hear that title, like what do you think?
Is that the Jay-Z and Beyonce movie?
No, this ain't Jay-Z and Beyonce.
So apparently they have a movie that's coming out in which they are it's like they're making a parody of not necessarily the Passion of the Christ, but they got a black man casted as Jesus, and it's supposed to be a comedy.
Okay, so the movie is called The American Society of
Magical Negroes.
Yeah.
Which one? No, that's not the Jay-Z and Beyonce produced movie.
No, this is another movie that's coming out in March, and you know, I tend to try to okay, camera, you just went out on me. All right, it's all good. Yeah, I just plug you back in. I still got a handsome picture up there. What it is?
I fall up in the club, $50, $100 bill.
Yeah, I'm back on the lens. Okay,
no, you not. Your thing is black.
No, it's a little delayed. That's all.
Yeah, it's faded to black.
Yeah, it's a little delayed.
It's okay.
The Book of Clarence. That's the Jay-Z movie, Phyllis. It's called The Book of Clarence. That's with Lakeith Stanfield. I'm not watching that trash.
And the thing is that I like him. I like him.
I do. I like him. Cool. I like him in Atlanta. He one of those actors that he good at playing those like them strange roles.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you find out that he got people buried in his basement. Look, I know that, but I've seen the Book of Clarence. I saw that. I'm like, I'm not watching that. But this American Society of Magical Negroes, though, it's getting a lot of backlash from people. Part of it is because people thought it was going to be a Black Harry Potter, but it's not. It seems to be a romantic comedy. But the premise of it is that this Society of Magical Negroes are here to like their main job is to keep white people calm, because when white people are not calm, they tend to be dangerous to black people, to all the black people they're around. And I was like, okay, I know it's a trope that they're trying to build the movie on, and I'm trying to wait until the movie come out to see what the actual, plot is, because on the surface it looks like that's all that it is. And people are like, we don't need this movie. I thought this was going to be a movie about black people having magic and helping the community. And I'm like, all right. So I don't know, and I'm
gonna check it out though, bro.
I'm just of the mindset, whereas before I just condemn it, I'll see what it's about. But we're gonna have some stuff to talk about in the new year though, because y'all once almighty savior Oprah Winfrey. I don't know, man.
I ain't never cared for Oprah.
I don't know.
Mike,
I'm just saying 2024 is gonna be interesting. I think some stuff.
We got a lot to talk about, Mike. It's going to be a lot to talk about, and it's going to be a lot of stuff that we're going to have to talk about that we not going to want to talk about that
I
we're going to be
think
forced to talk about.
I think some stuff is gonna come out with Oprah. I think some stuff is gonna come out with Tyler Perry.
Man,
I think some stuff is gonna come out with TD Jakes and
Yep.
and
it's
Puff
about
Daddy.
to hit the fan. It's about
It's-
to hit the fan.
That's why I say it's going to be a lot of stuff
It's
that we're going to have to talk about that we probably like, should we talk about it? No, we got to talk about it.
I truly believe that God is not just, he's not pleased with America, but God is not pleased with the black church.
Yeah,
He is not pleased. Listen, I'm not one of those super religious Bible scripture quoting people, but I recognize when God ain't happy about certain stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just be like, yeah.
A lot of stuff.
It's gonna hit the fan. It's gonna hit the fan.
A lot of stuff going to be brought to the forefront that a lot of people don't want to hear, but it's a lot of, like I said, 2024 going to be a wild first year. Beginning 2024 going to be wild. Just
amen, Jackie. The year of divine exposure. Amen.
That's exactly what it's about to be.
You know what, man? Like and like even this thing, like I've been watching these videos like of Taraji P. Henson and her doing her promotional tour with this color purple thing. And man, it's some stuff, man. Cause I'm looking at, and I have to show you, I have to tag you in some of these videos, Phil. You look at how
Which Phil?
When she was with when she was with Oprah taking the pictures.
Phil, you stupid. To both of y'all.
You call me Phil.
I do call you Phil. That's crazy. But I send it to both of y'all. But when she's talking about the movie, but look, if you really look at how Oprah interacts with her versus everybody else in the cast, and it's been a couple of instances where they've been on tour and they've been talking about the movie, and you can see in her face now, because I was talking to, I'm like, man, Taraji don't look the same, bro.
She is not happy.
I was like, Taraji has always been a pretty girl to me.
You don't see that light anymore.
Right. It's like, no, man, that light ain't there. Because Taraji used to be one of those women that she was just like, I want to invite her to the cookout.
Yeah, and she supported and cheered on everybody.
Everybody. You never see her downtime. And it's like now it's something in her eyes, bro, that just don't
a lot of stuff going on, Mike. There's a lot of stuff going on that we don't know about, but we're gonna know about very soon.
Yeah, I heard about that too, man. She's something else.
Yeah, she make them folks fill an application not to come on her show.
Yeah. He said that was 30 years ago. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, this whole, and I know y'all gonna say, well, Mike, you was talking about Monique when she was talking about this thing. Yeah, Monique's situation was different though.
I don't know, Mike.
I don't know.
It seems like a lot of stuff Monique was getting clowned about.
I'm not gonna say everything. I'm not gonna say everything that she was saying was a lie. But some of them things Monique brought on herself because she wanted to listen to Daddy. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that part I'm saying.
She was influenced by him.
But I believe that stuff that she was talking about Lee Daniels and that stuff that she was talking about Oprah and the stuff that she was talking about Tyler Perry, I believe that stuff to be true.
Yeah.
And like I told y'all, I was like, and look, I know y'all think I'm hard on Tyler Perry. I know you do. And yes, I am, because I just think I always felt that it was just something about him, and I like him, and I appreciate the opportunity that he gives people. But man, I don't know, bro. It's
a lot of secrets going to be exposed in 2024.
Yeah, but look,
a lot of secrets.
We got to get up out of here because I know Phyllis is she got to get on her Uber and go get the nephew. I appreciate y'all hanging out with us on tonight. Listen, next week. We're gonna have a special guest on, Miss Sandra Silk from the Sandra Silk Show from Wisconsin. She's gonna be on. We're gonna have our New Year's show. Everything we leaving in 2023, we talking about it on next week. So y'all make sure y'all be back here, same bat time, same bat channel. And on behalf of Philip Hines and Miss Phyllis We appreciate y'all. And until we talk again, my friends, y'all get 2 fingers to the side. Make sure you holler at your boy and your girl. We out.
Peace.